Tonight, big developments in the case of a man accused of murdering his mother with a hammer.
In a rare move, a judge has ruled that man, William Rainsberger, can have bond. His attorney says the case against his client is virtually non-existent. Derek Thomas with the story.
57-year-old William Rainsberger emphatically denies murdering his mother. On his way to court, he couldn't have been more clear. You didn't hit her in the head with a hammer?
Keep on going.
You didn't hit her in the head with a hammer?
No.
You didn't?
I love my mother. One thing to say, man.
But Rainsberger did find his mother's body inside her apartment at 801 North Shortridge. He called 911 and told dispatchers someone bashed my mother's head in. The crime occurred in November, but he was not charged until May. Rainsberger was her primary caregiver and had her power of attorney. Prosecutors suggested the motive for the murder was $98,000 he stood to inherit along with his brother and sister.
At the bail hearing, the detective admitted he did no investigation as to the assets that this 57-year-old man who's never been arrested before, what his assets were. He had close to 8 times what he would get if his mother was deceased.
So there was no motive to kill her for money?
Not for this fella.
Prosecutors have surveillance video of Rainsberger placing an object inside a Kroger dumpster and theorize it may have been the murder weapon, but they were unable to recover whatever was placed in the dumpster. In his ruling, Judge Kurt Eisgruber said the state has not presented proof by a preponderance of the evidence that the defendant committed the charged acts. He set bond at $100,000.
It certainly foretells that there may be some problems with the state's case at trial. If they can't show by a preponderance of the evidence that he very likely committed this murder, that's certainly not a good sign for proving beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant was guilty of the crime.
Rainsberger must be on GPS monitoring while he is on bond. He cannot leave the boundaries of Marion County. Derek Thomas, RTV6.